Hello, and welcome to my channel, where I mostly share my love of fragrance and enjoying my collection. In this video, I'll be reviewing the new Bombshell Glamour perfume from Victoria's Secret. Thank you so much for stopping by, and let's get started. Victoria's Secret just launched their 2023 holiday perfume, and this year it's called Bombshell Glamour. VS usually releases a special edition version of Bombshell, which is their best-selling perfume, each holiday, and they are always limited edition. If you're watching this video around the time of posting, VS is actually having a buy one, get one perfume sale, so it's a great time to pick up Bombshell Glamour or any of their other scents. Victoria's Secret has been doing a great job making the holiday versions of Bombshell feel special, with decorative bottles and fancy outer packaging. This year's edition has a very gilded golden theme, and the box opens like a book. I actually keep all of my holiday versions of Bombshell in their boxes, as I do like to display them. I only picked up the Bombshell Glamour Eau de Parfum for now, but it does also come in a fragrance mist, body lotion, and rollerball, as well as the shimmer mist, which is a new offering. The perfume comes in a 1.7 and 3.4 ounce bottle, and I picked up the larger size. In this video, I'll review the new Bombshell Glamour fragrance, and I'll also do several comparisons with Victoria's Secret and other perfumes. Bombshell Glamour comes in the standard bombshell-shaped bottle, only this time it resembles cut crystal, and the design looks like little V's. It has a ribbon label and the VS logo on the front in gold metal, which I think is a nice touch. The overall presentation feels luxe and pretty, and the golden liquid adds to the gilded look. Moving on to the scent, Bombshell Glamour has notes of velvet peach, crystal peony, and opulent amber, and it's described as opening with a fruity burst of peach, giving the fragrance a drip of indulgence. The party comes to life with a pop of bubbly golden plum prosecco and the effervescence of crystal dawn peony for a luminous lift at the heart. A rush of opulence overtakes the night with a double-faceted amber that adorns the scent in festive luxury. And this opens with a silky peach that feels sweet and warm. And it has a softly honeyed feel that gives it a syrupy kind of sweetness. There's initially a sparkling quality to the scent that gives it some brightness, but that does fade. And I noted that before I read the description that mentioned Prosecco, so it really is noticeable. The signature Bombshell Peony starts to come in, and it's soft and has a slightly rosy feel. And the amber adds additional warmth, a bit of a resinous feel, and just a touch of powderiness. As it dries, the scent becomes warmer and sweeter, but not in a sugary way. And I feel there may be some woodiness in here as well, or that could just be the amber. To me, this is a very warm, fruity floral with a honeyed sweetness. It's definitely peachy, but it feels more like sliced peaches soaked in syrup versus a fresh peach, and it has a slightly dark feel. Peach is one of those notes that can go wrong for me, but here it's not sour, and it doesn't have that slightly rotten quality it can sometimes get. And the scent also doesn't have the earthy spiciness of something like Tom Ford's Bitter Peach. It's brighter and sweeter than that, and I did actually compare those two. I think that this is the first VS perfume in my collection with peach in it, and I do really like it. It feels elegant, and it has a rich sweetness to it, and I think this will actually make it into my top 3 Bombshell scents. Before I get into comparisons, I wanted to quickly show you some of the past holiday Bombshell releases, so you can see how the packaging compares to the new Bombshell Glamour. First I have Winter Bombshell from 2015, which has notes of sparkling starfruit, frosted camellia, and gold jasmine, and I like the snow globe design of this bottle, and I think it's really cute. Next I have 2016's Bombshell Paris, which was originally just called Paris, and it has notes of French cypress, night blooming jasmine, and white cedarwood. And I think this bottle is really pretty with its crystal design and oversized bow. Then I have Bombshell Holiday from 2019, with notes of iced pomegranate, winter jasmine, and birch wood. And this one looks a bit different with the metallic bottle and glittery accents. And I also wanted to include Bombshell Gold, which was a limited edition from 2020 that I didn't used to consider a holiday release because it didn't come in special packaging, but I think it actually did come out around the holidays. It has notes of frozen lychee, gilded peony, and sugared woods, and I think the gold bottle gives it a similar feel to Bombshell Glamour. Next is Bombshell Celebration from 2021, which has notes of rosé champagne, pink peony, and winter woods. And they brought back the crystal look for this one, only with a different pattern that I think is supposed to look like V's for Victoria's Secret. It also has a ribbon label instead of a nameplate, as well as a little gold charm. Then I have Bombshell Magic from last year, which has notes of blackberry elixir, sparkling star peony, and vanilla patchouli. And this one has pinkish purple faceted glass with a subtle gradient, and again has the ribbon label. And that brings us to the new Bombshell Glamour, which continues the crystal-like design of the past few years. The pattern on the glass most resembles Bombshell Paris, while the coloring looks most like Bombshell Gold. Now I'll do some comparisons of the scent, and I'll start with other Victoria's Secret perfumes. While most Bombshell perfumes have peony, I don't think any of the core Bombshell line or limited edition versions of Bombshell are similar to Bombshell Glamour, as none of the ones that I have contain peach or a similar composition of notes. I will do some comparisons, though, with the last few holiday releases for reference. First up is Bombshell Gold, which again has notes of frozen lychee, gilded peony, and sugared woods. And it's a fruity floral with a soft peony and prominent lychee. It also has a slightly sugary quality and a warm woodiness. These have different fruit notes, and Bombshell Gold's sweetness is lighter and more vanillic, while Bombshell Glamour has a more syrupy, honeyed sweetness. Up until now, Bombshell Gold has been my second favorite version of Bombshell. Next is Bombshell Celebration with notes of rosé champagne, pink peony, and winter woods, specifically blue spruce and sandalwood. And it has a bubbly champagne note mixed with peony and rose. It's quite floral at first, but softens into a sweet bubbly scent with a woody base and a bit of a powdery quality. This has so far been my favorite Bombshell scent, and while these both have peony and a sparkling quality, Bombshell Celebration is more bubbly and boozy and feels brighter than Bombshell Glamour. Then there's Bombshell Magic, which has notes of blackberry elixir, sparkling star peony, and vanilla patchouli. It's soft, sweet, and woody, with hints of blackberry and patchouli, and I don't feel like the peony is very prominent. I wish there was a bit more sweetness, and I feel like it has a muskiness to it as well. Bombshell Magic has darker fruit and is overall more earthy than Bombshell Glamour. And for non-VS comps, first I have Bath & Body Works Gingham Gorgeous, with notes of pink strawberries, peach nectar, and peony blooms. And this is a light, clean floral scent with a mix of fresh strawberry and juicy peach. The peony isn't too strong, and the scent has a fresh, fruity sweetness. These share the peony and syrupy peach, but Gingham Gorgeous has the noticeable strawberry and feels brighter, sweeter, and more fruity, while Bombshell Glamour feels warmer and darker. Next is Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet from Dior, and I have the version before the current one. And this has notes of mandarin, pink peony, rose, apricot, peach, and white musk. And this is a lighter version of Miss Dior if you're familiar with that scent. It's very fruity with the apricot and peach, and it has some citrusy brightness. The peony is soft and sweet, and the scent feels overall light and clean. These both have peach and peony, but Blooming Bouquet is light and musky, where Bombshell Glamour is dark and warm and syrupy. They're both peachy, but the Dior feels more like fresh, sweet peaches, so it kind of feels like a daytime version, while Bombshell Glamour feels like an evening one. Then I have I Want Choo from Jimmy Choo, which has notes of mandarin, peach, jasmine, lily, and vanilla. And this is a really sweet, peachy vanilla scent. The floral notes are not overwhelming, and the scent becomes creamier and a bit powdery as it dries. These both have peach, but I Want Choo has a more heady floral and the vanilla, so it feels sweeter, while Bombshell Glamour feels warmer. Next, I have Gucci Guilty from Gucci, and this is the older formulation that had a lot of notes, including mandarin, pink pepper, peach, lilac, geranium, patchouli, and amber. I have a limited edition studded bottle, but it was the same original scent. It's a sweet peachy floral with an earthy ambery base. These share the peach and amber, and both have warmth and a bit of a powdery quality, but Gucci Guilty has the added patchouli and a mix of florals. I would say that they have a similar quality, and Gucci Guilty feels like one of the most comparable scents. And lastly, I have Peach Glow from Zara, which has notes of musk, peach, and jasmine. And this is a warm, fruity floral with a soft peach and citrus. It's musky and warm, and has some sweetness from praline and the peach, but isn't really sweet overall. These again share the peach, but Peach Glow is more sharp and musky, and doesn't have the delicious syrupy sweetness of Bombshell Glamour. So that's it for my review of the new Bombshell Glamour perfume from Victoria's Secret. I think it's a really beautiful scent, and definitely one of my favorite holiday bombshell flankers that they've released, along with Bombshell Celebration and Bombshell Gold. I'm not sure I could rank them right now, as I need more time with Bombshell Glamour, but it's definitely a contender to knock Bombshell Celebration out of its top spot. Let me know what you think of this scent and if you're going to give it a try. Thank you for watching, I hope that you'll subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.